feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something. Yeah, well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something.
That's right. Let's go. Yeah, when you're feeling down and you're out, like you got nothing but doubt, you're alone in the crowd, just trying to figure it out. All of this cloud and this money got you feeling left out. Listen up to me now, every word that's out of my mouth. Wake up, it's me. You're gonna follow your dreams, or are you just gonna be another cog in the sea? You feel the hope in this beat, yeah, the hope that you need to proceed and be exactly what you want it to be. I feel right and I'm proud, hype and I'm loud. I'ma shout all about how I feel in the now. Ain't nobody ever gonna try to change me till I'm dead, pushing up daisies. I'm alone in the crowd, I won't feel down. I got hope right now, and I know I'll be found. I don't really care just what all other haters gotta say. I know everything I do is gonna make them fade away.
And when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something. Yeah, well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something. Yeah, then all you really need is hope.
Let's go. It's what you need when you're down, need when you're out. It's what you need when you're sad and when you feel left out. You feel an energy drought and then creeps out, but with a little bit of hope you can figure it out. Keep your head high even when you're down inside. Through the pain you fight and through the painful nights you keep striving, keep trying, keep driving, rising, keep thriving, surviving. Nothing's in your way but yourself. Don't need nobody's help. You can make it through this hell. Take it one step at a time, one step as you climb. If you fail you'll be fine. Get back up to the grind and never lose sight of your mission. Be driven. This life is a prison if you don't have vision. You're in it to win it, so get it, don't miss it. Your chances now, so be something somehow. Don't let yourself down. That's right. Sometimes all we really need is hope.
Oh my gosh, I was talking that whole time. I was so totally mute mommed. Hi Talia, hi CO, hi Harley, hi Dina, hi Struggle is Real, hi BC. I totally had a whole spiel. I was like, Harley, I know it's such great news. I went on talking for like an entire, I don't know, 2 minutes maybe. I'm so ecstatic that he was found safe, and, first of all, that he was found safe, that they were able to get him into a program so that he could get the help that he needed and be with people for the last couple months while they searched for his identity, and finally, we have it. They know who he is now. Get this, guys, he is 24 years old. 24. So he is not a teen like they were originally thinking, if you guys remember. And actually, let me just pull this up because this one kind of goes down through. Yeah, that's why you said if we were frozen. Nope, I totally was mute momming it up. Put a one in the chat if you already know who Cordarius is, and if you have seen my coverage on him in the past. Put a two if you have no clue who this is and what we're talking about. You just didn't want to listen to the Ickadmel lawsuit. Which honestly, we'll probably talk about that tomorrow because Ickadmel is suing Ryan Upchurch for $3.5 million. And I don't blame him not one bit. I am like, I hope that he does well with his lawsuit. I hope everything goes great, and we will definitely look at that a little bit tomorrow. So struggle is real, is still new, has no clue. He does look like a teen. And especially once they cleaned him up, like he looked like a teen to me as well. So this one is from August 4th. This is an older article. I will read you guys the new article as well, but this is kind of a recap for anyone who may not have known about this case. We covered it originally. I want to say it was back in February. He was originally found January 29th. So it has been 8 months that they have been looking for his identity. 8 months. And this is how he was found. These two pictures. So he was found wearing this green shirt with this pink like vest thing, a bike helmet, and he was carrying a ball. That's how he was initially found. So it says he was found alone, dirty, disheveled in a Texas alley on a cold January day this year. Now, more than 6 months later, so again, this was at the beginning of the month here, Midland Police still don't know who the teen is, only known as Cordarius, which he did write down that name. He was able to do that. And that is actually his name. His first name is Cordarius. They have no idea where he came from or where his family is, but he has a new family, according to police, and is making incredible strides in his unique way. I don't know what happens in this situation. I'm curious to see what's going to take place because he was in a foster home and was with foster siblings. He had been going to church. He had been, or not church, I'm sorry. Actually, I think he was going to church as well. Yes, he attends church. He was doing social events. He was going through school and different things. So now that they know that he is 24, I don't know what happens. Like, will they just put him in a group home? That's one thing that I'm kind of concerned about because he was doing well in this family for months. Will they keep him? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope that they continue to do more follow up. Yeah, cray cray. Texas does get cold lately. Hi, Rexy. Good to see you, hun. So it says efforts to continue to find his birth family, again, this is recapping, are hampered by his inability to communicate. Police were saying that he is nonverbal and possibly between the ages of 13 and 17. He didn't know sign language either when police found him on January 29th near the intersection of Ward and Shandon Avenue. The department shared a long awaited update about Cordarius on August 3rd, calling him healthy and very joyful child. Again, now we know he is 24. Police say he loves to swim and play basketball. He attends church weekly and enjoys social events with his caregivers too. Currently in foster care, police said that Cordarius met the required criteria for the classification as someone with an intellectual disability after assessing and evaluating his adaptive behavior. But he can identify every household member by pointing to the appropriate foster sibling when their names are called. Cordarius responds positively to playful interactions and enjoys playing with his foster siblings. He listens and follows instructions well, but needs constant redirection, police said. He's now attending school and benefiting from various services, including speech, physical, and occupational therapies, the department had shared. And I mean, honestly, I'm just going to say this for somebody to just let him be gone all this time and never report him missing and never look for him. We were thinking like, oh my gosh, like could he have been with an elderly person that passed away? Like we were thinking different things like that, trying to hope that somebody didn't just literally abandon him. Of course, now did he just wander off? I don't know, but they never reported him. This was likely, I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably the best 6 to 7 months of this kid's life. I mean, honestly, he had been treated so well in this program and was getting all the access to all the services and things like that that he probably did not have prior to this. So, hi, Cooter G. Hi, Lip Block No More. Yeah, he was still abandoned. Still abandoned. I mean, and that had to be devastating for him. So that was like kind of an article to show you guys what was going on with him for those of you who may not have heard of this story before. And then this came out, I want to say an hour ago, maybe a little bit less. It says Midland Police discovered the identity of the individual known as Cordarius. So this is him. This is the picture that they put out with that last article, or with a different article. I can't remember. But this was the updated photo. One of the updated photos. We had just talked about him recently. I want to say probably right after my birthday. And we had showed the updated photos and the updated information, and they were still searching for where he came from, who he was. And now we know he is 24-year-old Cordarius Lashun Pegues of Midland. And so 47-year-old Charlotte of Midland, the mother of Cordarius, was arrested on Monday for exploitation of a disabled individual. So they finally figured out today who he is. It says the citizens of Midland, along with the abundance of concern for Cordarius nationwide, assisted officials involved with the case in identifying Cordarius. Officials with the city of Midland and Midland Police Department and all agencies involved would like to thank everyone for their overwhelming support. A special thank you to the news media for helping elevate the story of Cordarius to national level. So that is that article. But they identified him and they got the information. Let me pull up. Yeah, he does look so good there. So much better. You knew nothing about this. What does the charge mean? I will look that up. So here is, let me see if this one's a video. No. Was it exploitation of a disabled individual? Let me look that up. It says it's a third-degree felony, and it says that if a person knowingly, intentionally, or recklessly causes the exploitation of an elderly or disabled individual, which means the illegal or improper use of a child or elderly individual for monetary or personal benefit, gain, or profit. My guess is she was probably still collecting SSI checks for him or something along those lines. Yep, I'm betting that she was still collecting his disability checks and not reporting that he was gone. I know, Seal, like, how do you just like, I don't know if she dumped him, I don't know if he wandered off. I'm not sure. But if he wandered off, she just sat there collecting his checks still and let him be gone. And I mean, you're not gonna tell me living in the same town that they were blasting this on the news all the time, that she was just not like, that she was unaware. And she had to know, like, obviously he wasn't there. Maybe she seen that he was getting treated so well and thought that it would be better for him. I'm not sure. This one says, the rest of the statement, it says, "The citizens of Midland, along with the abundance of concern for Cordarius nationwide, assisted officials involved with the case in identifying Cordarius. Officials with the City of Midland and Midland Police Department and all agencies involved would like to thank everyone for their overwhelming support and help. A special thank you to the news media for helping to get his story to a national level." Earlier this month, MPD said that Cordarius was happy and healthy, living with a foster family. And they talk about how he can point out the children. Says Cordarius can identify every household member by appointing to the appropriate foster sibling when their names are called. He listens and follows instructions, but needs constant redirection. He responds positively to playful interactions with his caregivers and enjoys playing with his foster siblings. He's a very joyful child. He loves to swim, play basketball. He attends church weekly and attends social events with his caregivers. Overall, he is healthy. So that was from the beginning of the month here. But again, now we know he's actually a 24-year-old man who had been living with his mom and is no longer. Have a good day, Rexy. Hi, Aaron. Where was he found? You kind of remember. Midland, Texas. Let me see if I can get. Oh, here's a picture of his mom. So that's another one of the photos that they had put out. It says after months of investigating, the Midland Police Department has finally discovered the identity of Cordarius, the nonverbal boy who was found in Midland. His full name is Cordarius Lashun Pegues, and he is 24 years old. So this is his mom. This is Charlotte. Talk about her eyebrows, man. Where's Heather Bratt? Harley, they have not told us how they found his mom. They didn't say. I don't know if this one will say. It says they received a tip from someone outside the area. So someone finally called in, basically, it sounds like. You were gonna say it, the brows. I already said it. I said, "Where's Heather Bratt?" She has the Hitler mustache as eyebrows. I ain't even gonna hate on her hair because I'm sure she had a wig on, and they probably did not let her keep it on for this photo. But the brows, yeah. Oh, man. We have a thing with eyebrows here, guys. I'm sorry. If you are watching on this on the replay, I promise that we are not rude all the time. But, I mean, she kinda deserves it. She kinda deserves it. Bye, Felicia, right? Enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. You've been to Midland, Texas many times off I-20. Yeah, big town. Bless it. I can't. Oh, man. Dear Heather Bratt, we are laughing at eyebrows again. No, but I don't know. So this is her. This is his mom, 47 years old. For whatever reason, she just never reported him. And her charge, I mean, it does say, like, I mean, that's basically she was still collecting those checks, I guarantee it. Yeah, if it's a bad person, no gloves. Gloves are off, exactly, cray cray. Oh, man. Let me see. I'm just gonna keep Googling because I didn't know this article was here, and, this popped up now, so they are adding to stuff as it's going here. Let me see what Twitter's got. Let me go check the X. The X. No, just my post. Just my post for that. Let me check for his name. This is one of those cases, though, that not very many people, I think, were very aware of unless you were in Texas, to be completely honest. Mm, or if you were a sleuth mom follower to be, yeah. I'll bet the FBI. Oh, you'll bet Facebook is tearing her apart? I was thinking FBI. Yeah, I'm sure Facebook is after her. I mean, once it starts circulating, right? It's not completely out there yet. It's still new. still new information. Let me see. Let's see if I can find like a Facebook for her. I haven't even looked yet. I was so excited. I just came on, to be completely honest. Like, oh my gosh, they found him or they found his identity. They knew where he was. They're not making fun of her. Just a lot of shame on hers so far. You don't watch the news, you rely on YouTube, as so many people do. And that's part of why we put out so many different cases and talk about so many different things because of the fact that I know I don't watch the news. I don't even know if we get a news channel. I'm sure our like Roku does, but like I don't watch the news at all. Period. Well, I mean, okay, so that's a lie. Obviously, I follow missing cases and stuff, but before I started doing this, I never knew what was on the news. It's just a very toxic environment. Like a lot of the news is bad news all the time, and so I have a hard time like watching it, which is kind of ironic that I'm covering stories that are oftentimes end badly, but then we have cases like this where they aren't bad. This lady's getting to go to jail, and we have an identity. But my husband, he reads like the news break apps and stuff like that. So he like swipes through the Google News stories or whatever, and so he'll sometimes be like, "Did you hear about da 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 da?" And I'm like, "No." No, I didn't. I have no clue what you're talking about. Was it a missing person? Was it a child? Like, I no, I don't have a clue. No, you didn't see that truck did like that car accident or like he'll just bring up random stuff and I'm like, "No, I've got no idea what you're talking about." The only people I follow on Facebook are missing channels and reporters and freaking police departments, but not locally, sadly enough. You get Amber Alerts a lot in Texas, but they never seem to update when the case is resolved. Mm, I wish they did. Um, I know Texas though is really good about utilizing their Amber Alert system. So is Tennessee. They're like the only 2 states that are frequently putting out Amber Alerts all the time, it seems like. But I love them for it because that's the best way to get the babies found fast. It's so sad that Lena has never been found and that they canceled her Amber Alert after 6 weeks. She's from Texas. Let me pull up her flyer while I'm talking about her, but she's still missing. But anyways, you guys, I just wanted to come on very briefly and let you guys know that yes, he was identified and it's such great news. And I'm not going to stay on because I'm gonna go completely down a rabbit hole trail of just random gobbledygook if I stay on talking. And so we're gonna go ahead and end here so that if anybody comes and watches the replay, they're not like, wow, this lady is wacko. But let's celebrate the good news that he was found safe. And I will see you guys in 1 hour, 30 minutes. The local My Life will be doing a live stream, and today's a little bit different. She's going to be talking about the missing cases that are the issue that the fact that so many people are scamming now with missing people. And it's going to be an interesting discussion, I think, because I don't know how many of you guys have seen, like in your local Facebook yard sale groups, the oh, this is my granddaughter and she's been missing since last night with this dog or whatever, and it's a fake profile and it's a fake post and it's like posted in every yard sale group from here to forever for forever away. And it's always like a fake profile and stuff. And so she's going to be talking about that a little bit. They had done a special on it on News Nation, I guess. And so that's the direction she's heading tonight. So I think it'll be really interesting. Wow. Random fact for anyone living in Pennsylvania, there have been 227 UFO sightings there. That is a lot. Yes, please smack the light. like button. BC, I hope they update us because I am curious to find out, are they gonna kick him out of the foster care program? Will the people who have him, will they keep having him? Or is he gonna be basically off on his own again? I hope that they are able to tell us what happens next. So, and I will keep you guys updated. Love you guys. Bye.